On the other four, video where I may and say be a made it demotivate you and I said be me pesa over back Canada happy and I said and pesa way to kwai. But yeah, any near coso. I think say being a student I also pesa over and they were hanum say you also know what is going on. There are a lot of applications and for 4 years and the other, but the rate of refusal, it's too much. Like sometimes you cannot even understand it. Like now, way back 2022, Anna Meba Krumhano, there were people I know here. A man submitted bank statements, but then the embassy called them back to resubmit their bank statement for their visas to be approved for them. A lot has changed. And it might be brave assistant. So I say, and it created the impression that it was easier as compared to going to the US, going to the UK, any other, I don't know. It was way easier. But now it's not funny anymore. Sometimes what goes through me is say, imagine being in my situation now. Time and I may school application, which is maybe $200, sometimes 600 cedis. Now me see my account to me 1,100. Now my 2 year application. Now say my piska says ya na my kuli and I'm there kwa visa application. You refusing me. Now my reapplication you refusing me. You could know, like, I could sense that kind of frustration, and I said, dear me, common. In a lot of people who are struggling hard to finance this dream, to make this dream a reality. I understand you. Now we all don't know what to do because at first in Pona, so apply for GCMS nota. By the time I be bano, you know what you really did wrong and why the visa officer refused you. Now, if you apply for the GCMS notes, it's almost the same as the visa refusal statement there, and it's making me sick. Like seeing what people are going through to do the application, seeing the kind of faith people should have in you before they can even give you that kind of money to go through the application in these trying times. Oh, Ghana. It's hard. It's difficult. A lot of people also came through to Canada with a visitor's route with the aim of changing it into work permits and also in the future see what faith has for them. But then look at what is also happening. We are all going through it. I'm not out of it. We are all going through it. But they meet me, I can say, Canada is heading towards an election year. Ghana, same thing. Ghana body was less than, I think, say 87 days or something, less than 3 months. And what is happening in Ghana is the same thing that is happening here. What do I mean by that? Baby biara, your man penida that your Mahama bedu biara, or boy binachi with regards to Niema Anyi. Now, same scenario, no the back Canada Hanum say ya. The opposition, conservatives one. What they are saying is that the government mismanaged the educational routes. And I think that election here next year, so the government is also trying to do something to show, say, no, he didn't mismanage the system. That is what is resulting to that. Personally, I would think that if you have the means to try UK, because you can to Abawi after election, no campaign, whatever will go on there after elections. So if there are other opportunities, I bet me take advantage of check UK. Now, same thing is happening in the US. Trump is threatening massive deportation of illegal immigrants. Even though say all good policy when it comes to students, so he's saying say when he comes, there's going to be green card after graduation. Uko school we are issue green card amount there. That is so bad. But the threat of deportation, I know say we're inclined to Canadian news. What to say? There are almost 70,000 students. And I said, like people whose work permits any other they are expired. And I said, maybe you come apply for PGWP. They've gotten deportation letters. I know you know about this. Yeah, this is what is happening. It's because of election. It's because of political power. And at some points, the system feels we are the cause of whatever problem that is happening in Canada. And yes, we understand them because they built a system whereby akolako school, na say be or JHS cry, na say high school near there, obefia otimi benya dwumaye. Ebe kakra there. And the next card is support in the home. So that's what I say. If we could go through this kind of people are wealthy people are sometimes when you are listening to their interviews they talk about their summer breaks. Now the kids are not having it anymore because most of the jobs have been occupied by us. We understand, even though we are contributing massively to the economy, so we also understand. Same thing it happens to gang as Ghanaians. Sometimes we also fight our brothers Nigerians or a country name. It happens in South Africa. Wherever citizens feel that what belongs to them has been taken from them, this is what happens. Same thing in the UK. Similar thing is happening in Australia. So that's what I say. So I don't know if I should tell you to give up. I don't know if I should tell you to rethink of whatever decision you are taking, of going to pay your non-refundable school tuition fee of $1,500, of paying the non-refundable fee of $2,000 just to get your letter of acceptance and your provincial attestation letter to apply. Initially, we all thought that because of the provincial attestation letter, once you get a provincial attestation letter, it means you are halfway through to getting your visa. But it wasn't that way. Who apply and say they will apply for the provincial attestation letter without giving you the visa at the end of wire application. And it's sad to see all these things happening. It's very sad. Sometimes some of the visas, I'm not an immigration consultant. I'm not I don't have any degree or any background relating to immigration, but sometimes when somebody sends you GCMS notes, and a sponsor. Now you read a note from the visa officer that says third-party sponsorship. You did not prove blah 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 blah. It's sad. Like, I know the frustration people are going through. Sometimes people are eager to do the reapplication that same day that they've received their refusal letters. But we should try other alternatives. There are so many alternatives when it comes to Canada. They have their express entries. They have Atlantic pilot programs. You can be able to take advantage of based on your skills. Any other, I don't know. I think say ever boy. So instead of giving up, that one it takes time though, and that one what goes into it is very deep. But then someone second and also, I think that you will not go through what we are going through. Okay. So today my message is, if you are struggling to finance this yourself, I think that me catch you say they met me catch you on say and yes Canada na aye den but then send a application or your dream to do this no and sanchon kwetire biem no anka hold on kakra check US check other countries I know say I am my no and them are okay but then let's try the other alternatives. Okay, I'm not here. I don't know how you get this message, but I'm not here to discourage you. Or if you can go through it, I say, we are here. I'm looking forward to building a network in Ghana that will also focus on different things. I'm in the process of writing down my ideas and everything. We all talk about it, we all get involved, and we know the way forward for us. As people who have decided to say we have great things to offer. So me that was to say was subscribe to Plan Ahead GH Kasa video. So me that was to say I bring you now show me video now. Unya botre. Yeah mami. Men ma no si bone. Men time men chiu. Canada nye den. Canada nye den. Nemo. So be ban. Na ye den. Intina me no this am come away. Me that's it.